All right, let's dive right into it. Today, we're dissecting two very different digital marketing systems that promise to completely take the friction out of running an online business. We're going to break down their mechanics and, uncover what actually makes them tick.
Here's our roadmap for this explainer. We're covering the digital marketing ecosystem, the mechanics of the plug-in profit site, that pesky video creation bottleneck, a look inside Video Express AI's features, and finally, pricing and commercial rights.
Okay, let's start with Section 1, the digital marketing ecosystem, infrastructure and content.
Which leads us directly into Section 2, plug-in profit site mechanics, automated affiliate marketing.
I found it super fascinating how the promotional material for this first system really hooks you right out of the gate. Stone Evans shares this incredibly personal origin story, working at a Dallas sandwich shop, maxing out his credit cards, and just falling 10 grand into debt. It's a classic but honestly powerful technique to build some deep, real rapport with aspiring entrepreneurs who might be facing those exact same financial hurdles today.
But you're probably wondering, how does it actually make money? Well, the system promotes 5 specific affiliate programs, but the real secret sauce here is residual income. You're not just getting some one-off kickback, you're earning commissions every single month for as long as that referral remains active in the program. That's a huge distinction.
And they've stripped the onboarding way down to just 3 steps to entirely bypass any of those coding nightmares we all hate. You just create a free account, activate those 5 proven income streams, and then follow their 30-day action plan. They're intentionally removing all the heavy technical lifting right from the start.
Now, when they say free setup, it includes the fully built website, the income streams, and the daily training. But the massive standout here, that would absolutely be the automated 400-day email series. This thing comes preloaded with over a year's worth of follow-up emails. That literally means your system is marketing to leads 24/7 without you having to sit down and write a single word. Talk about putting things on autopilot.
Now, let's pivot to Section 3, the video creation bottleneck, moving from setup to traffic.
I want you to think about this for a second. Once that automated site is finally live, how do you actually get eyeballs on it? How do you drive traffic without just bleeding cash on production costs, freelancers, or suffering through massive learning curves? Well, that right there is the exact bottleneck Video Express AI is attempting to solve.
And that brings us to Section 4, inside Video Express AI features, all-in-one text-to-video AI.
Okay, this effectively puts an entire production studio right inside your browser. I mean, you can generate scenes from just text, use AI in-painting to seamlessly swap out objects, or instantly outpaint a vertical video to landscape format. Throw in consistent character generation, AI face swapping, and honestly an insane library of over 800 emotional voices across 36 languages. The versatility is just staggering.
And get this, one of their boldest claims is this talking photos feature. You can literally upload a completely static, silent image, and their AI lip-sync technology effortlessly transforms it into a stunning video clip. It animates it with highly realistic speech and facial expressions. It's kind of mind-blowing.
Really, this represents a complete paradigm shift for the modern digital toolkit. We're moving far, far away from expensive hardware and bloated traditional production teams. Now, you just type what you want, whether it's the visual itself or even a perfectly synced sound effect, and the AI attempts to render it all instantly.
Let's wrap up with Section 5, pricing and commercial rights, the one-time model.
So their biggest selling proposition here is completely bucking the usual SaaS subscription trend. Instead of bleeding you dry with those expensive monthly fees that are super typical of most AI video generators, they are leaning hard into a one-time flat rate model.
The basic tier sits at just $49. And for that single, one-time payment, the source claims a fair use limit of 3,000 AI-generated videos per month. That gives you the timeline editor, text-to-speech, and clips up to 1 minute long.
Then there's the all-access tier for $179. Now this is where you really unlock the heavy hitters. It doubles your limit to 6,000 clips a month, bumps the video lengths up to 5 minutes, and it unlocks those advanced talking photos and singing capabilities we just talked about.
But listen, the absolutely crucial takeaway here revolves around commercial usage. All of your renders are entirely watermark-free, and full commercial rights are included at zero extra cost. The material actually actively encourages you to sell these AI-generated videos to clients for profit, or just go ahead and monetize them directly on YouTube or stock platforms. Which brings us to a fascinating final thought to wrap up today's explainer. We've just looked at systems that fully automate your infrastructure and AI that completely automates high-end content creation. So, I'll leave you with this question. If these kinds of tools completely obliterate the technical barriers to entry for everyone, what becomes the true key to online business success? How do you stand out when anyone can build a site and generate a cinematic video in seconds? It is absolutely something to think deeply about as you build your own toolkit. Thanks so much for joining me today, and keep exploring.